I'm Dan Lesniak, founder of the Orange Line Living Team, and today we're going to talk about the 4 C's that affect the price of your home. This is actually part 3 in our 4-part video series. In part 1 we talked about contingencies, part 2 we talked about cash, and today we're going to be talking about closing, and then finally in the next series we'll talk about competition. So the closing time frame can affect your offer in 2 ways. There's 2 decisions to make in this category. The first is settlement date. That's the actual date you close on the home. So the date that your cash gets to the title company, or loan gets done, the transfer is recorded. The second decision is possession date. So that's the date you actually move into the home. So the key in all of this is to work with an agent that is proactive in finding out what the seller's preferred timeline is. So in some cases, the seller may want a quick close, like if they're buying a home that's closing soon. In some cases, they might want a later close. So if they're moving out an elderly parent, or if they're building a new home, there could be all sorts of reasons. But the key is to make sure that the agent who's representing you is proactive in finding out from the listing agent what the seller's time frame is. And then possession date can be key as well. So a typical scenario is that a seller is looking for a new home and they want their home to close first, and then they want to rent it back for 2 or 3 weeks while they close on the home that they're purchasing. So if your agent can find all of that out in advance, you can, it really helps you craft an offer that meets the seller's timeline. And in that scenario, you'll have less resistance on other things, such as price, or if it's a competitive situation, they might go with your offer over a higher one if the timeline is right. So that's why on the Orange Line Living Team, we always try to find out from the seller or their agent, what the preferred timeline is. So if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate, please don't hesitate to call us at 571-969-7653, and we look forward to the 4th and final part in our series when we talk about competition.